Folks, the financial reset has begun, and QUANT network is one of the key catalysts for that. The reason is it is bridging TradeFi with DeFi, unlocking trillions of dollars. If true adoption happens, the price and value of a QNT will eventually increase. It is inevitable. Obviously, it all depends upon the team, the development, the unlocking of the value. Look at this. This is ISO JISH. Interesting name. QNT multi-year adoption price map. This document outlines potential multi-year scenarios for Quant tied to adoption milestones such as ISO 20022 integration, ISO TC 307 alignment, and CBDC deployments. So some of these milestones, if you look at them, are here. Let me repost this and like this one. I really liked this post. This was really unique. It obviously these are all hypothetical situations, speculative, but really interesting. Adoption milestone, the speculative rally, timeline 0 to 12 months, QNT price range 685 to $1,200, market cap 10 to $18 billion. Probability to achieve this is 75%. One CBDC adoption, 1 to 2 years, it might take. QNT price range $3,000 to $5,000. Aside from timelines, I do not really like timelines. It can happen. This one can take 5 years, or at least, or this one can take 5 years. This one can take 10 years. We never know about timelines. But regardless of that, this seems interesting. Probability to achieve this 60%. Market cap would have to be 45 to 70 billion dollars. Let us look at this one. Regional CBDC adoption. If regional adoption happens, it is saying that it might take 2 to 4 years. The QNT price range $10,000 to $15,000. I mean, these are speculative numbers, folks. Let's see how it goes. Market cap 150 to 225 billion dollars. By the way, will it achieve this? Can it achieve this? Yes, absolutely, it can. Will it achieve this? It depends, obviously, upon a lot of developments, a lot of catalysts. But if truly these developments happen, if regional CBDC adoption happens, then yeah, probabilities are high that we might achieve these levels. 40 to 50% probability over here. Global CBDC interoperability. Now we're talking 4 to 7 years, folks. $30,000 to $50,000, 450 to $750 billion of market cap. Probability is 25 to 30%. Then we're talking about full global settlement backbone. 7 to 10 years, $100,000 plus, folks. I think that BTC, in terms of price, but the price of BTC is at the moment 100,000 plus. This is the level, and the market cap would have to be 1.5 trillion plus. Probability to achieve this 10 to 15%. So the bottom line is, if just one CBDC adopts Quant, realistic price range is $3,000 to $5,000 in 1 to 2 years. If it becomes the global interoperability standard, folks, then $30,000 plus is possible within a decade due to extreme scarcity and institutional demand. Folks, the tokens are scarce, as you all know, 14 million or so, and institutional demand, folks. We're talking about multinational organizations. We're talking about financial giants. We're talking about banks. We're talking about financial firms. So obviously, if institutional demand happens, the chances are that Quant network will achieve these levels. For now, folks, check this out, that Quant network has regained crucial support level number 2. Price is above psychological $100 level. We have oftentimes talked about the $100 level, folks. Whenever we've covered Quant, we have talked about $100 level as that magnet point. Whenever price goes up, it comes back down to this level, and whenever it has gone down, it has come back to this level again. So this seems to be that crucial level, that crucial base layer of this move. When Quant is going to be flying, if it does, ultimately it will go up from this level, and the next base layer hopefully will be $1,000, and so on and so forth. When a zero is killed, obviously, folks, that becomes a crucial level, folks. Support level one tested again, and if it is tested, if it rebounds well from that test, you know that the price goes up again. This is really good in my opinion. A long accumulation phase is happening when it comes to quant. The world's biggest banks are bullish on quant network, folks. Check this out. Gilbert Verdian, 8 hours ago at the time of the recording, Cybos 2025 marked a defining moment in the evolution of global financial infrastructure, with one clear message emerging across dozens of sessions. This is great. From this, we can understand that the banks investing in programmable money infrastructure, establishing stablecoin capabilities, and building interoperability layers will be the ones who gain first mover advantages. Obviously, folks, in any industry, in any technology, the first mover, those that take advantage of that first move, or they take advantage of a technology soon, those that are first to use a technology or a platform, they obviously are going to be succeeding in the long haul. We've seen it happen with the internet, we've seen it happen with science, we've seen it happen with blockchain. We saw BTC's first movers. Where are they now? So if Quant indeed is what it claims to be, then obviously being a first mover will be insane. Check this out. Quant powering the UK's future of tokenized money. Analyzing Quant's role in building the UK's tokenized money infrastructure, folks. Number one, programmable money enables automated conditional transactions that make payments smarter, faster, and more secure. Folks, first we thought that money is just an object. Now we're seeing money as being something intelligent that might be more than just a piece of paper. It's going to be a bit smarter. It's going to be much more scarce. Now, this is what we're talking about, having use cases. Institutional integration adopted by major UK banks, positioning Quant at the core of the nation's tokenized finance ecosystem. Awesome. If we talk about interoperability, it connects traditional banking systems with blockchain networks, ensuring seamless cross platform transactions. If we talk about real world utility, folks, applied in live projects such as marketplace payments, remortgaging, and bond settlements, this is great. And last but not the least, folks, a future proof infrastructure that will stand the test of time, that will have updates, that will evolve whenever required. And it's going to be giving the institutions a customized solution, folks, for everything that they desire. This is awesome. Built on ISO 20022 standards, providing a secure, scalable foundation for global digital finance innovation. This is awesome, folks. Institutional adoption and national integration, programmable money and financial efficiency. We're talking about real world applications and economic impact. Then we're talking about global relevance and investment potential. So, overall, a really, really great prospect Quant Network is, folks. Awesome. Okay. Look at this. This is King Solomon. The multi trillion dollar financial reset has begun. Let's check this out. Financial institutions are now interested in blockchain, they're interested in crypto. And in this video, we're seeing that how institutional Bitcoin adoption is set to drive new price discovery phase. Now, I would like to add one thing before I even begin this video, folks. We're seeing Bitcoin, we're talking about institutional interest in Bitcoin. When institutions realize the potential of projects like Quant Network, like Flare Network, like XDC, XLM, and others like Velo, imagine the price, folks. Imagine the price of these assets, imagine the value, because ultimately institutions might realize that these projects are doing much more than Bitcoin ever could, in my opinion. Let's see what King Solomon has to say.
Broken currencies and a band-aided on top of band-aided financial system that just isn't working anymore for a lot of citizens across a lot of different nations. Add anymore. Again, we've adoption set to drive a new price discovery phase. I will issue a word of warning with something like this. Anytime crypto is at all-time highs, probably not the best time to be getting in. That's my opinion. I'm certainly not a financial advisor. However, I think most institutions and enterprises at this point in time do see the writing on the wall, not only with Bitcoin, but altcoins as well. And I think we're going to see tokenization be a gigantic catalyst of that. I also believe, maybe not this cycle, but in the very near future, we're going to see artificial intelligence and agentic AI be a very big catalyst of that, which networks can automate efficiently, because that's kind of the whole purpose of agentic AI, is automation and streamlining different flows, learning models, learning algorithms, all that stuff. You can't really do that on a network that is inefficient or expensive, or you can't schedule things on. Actually, as a sidebar, I think it's one of the more interesting things for the Hedera ecosystem. Full disclosure, Genfinity has a media partnership with the Hedera ecosystem. However, from my personal standpoint, fees pegged to the dollar, I think, are very interesting for automation, for scheduling transactions, which should be potentially perfect for something like agentic AI workflows, liquidity path finding, all that stuff. All right, anyways, let me pivot back to this. Institutional Bitcoin adoption set to drive price discovery phase. Bitcoin ETFs literally just logged nearly $6 billion in weekly inflows, pushing Bitcoin to a new all-time high around $126,000. For the first time, pension funds and asset managers are buying Bitcoin like they buy gold, through regulated channels with custody, compliance, and long-term mandates. That stability is changing the market DNA of crypto. Eventually, every ETF inflow will have this infrastructure. The infrastructure will serve, that already serves things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, will serve Solana, XRP, Hedera, XDC, all of these assets, and future tokenized asset products as well. You guys know my thought process, and if you don't, it's that this is not a one winner take all type thing we're witnessing here. This is literally an upgrade to the internet itself. It's an upgrade to the entire global financial system. It's an upgrade to the way that we interact as human beings. It's an upgrade to the way that we use social media. I fervently believe that crypto is the next iteration of everything that we do in our life and in society. I think it's just going to take us a little bit of time to get there. So when we see all of these amazing things happening for Bitcoin, Ethereum, et cetera, I believe that these same things are going to be happening for XRP, hbar, pick a name, pick an asset, whatever. Granted, it's always good to see that stuff kind of get through. All right, and then I want to kind of close out a little bit here. I haven't done as many deep dives recently, but I stumbled across this, which I'll share my screen here. I should preface, go to genfinity.io if you want to read any of those articles. And let me also do a soft plug here. So did a couple of really good Algorand ecosystem interviews. Obviously, do your own diligence. There's a media partnership with the Algorand Foundation.
Awesome, folks. Awesome. I think that the institutional interest is building when it comes to utility projects, when it comes to the industry, the crypto industry in general. I think that people are realizing, the investors are realizing, institutions are realizing that it is much more than just merely speculative. A speculative asset. It can go way beyond. It can transform digital economy. It can transform global economy, in fact, folks. So this is what we're talking about. Tokenizer with interesting post over here. The UK and US are aligning on one of the biggest digital asset collaboration we've seen, folks. Look at this. Atlantic Council equals both UK and US key members. Atlantic Council has publicly backed QNT SATP for interoperability. Archex equals UK tokenization firm, folks. Awesome. DLTs Archex has tokenized on. hbar equals US based, xrp equals US based, xlm equals US based, algorand equals US based as well. So this collaboration certainly seems quite geared towards enterprise DLT, and obviously Quant network deeply integrated with this model in the UK, it can benefit a lot from these integrations as well. So, folks, I think that Quant Network uh, is building momentum slowly, and it is here for the financial reset. Check this out. QNT is making super bullish 5 Elliott waves. The third one is the longest. Let's hope that it happens soon. Let's hope after this long accumulation, this Elliott wave happens. Anyways, folks, what do you guys think about Quant Network? Do you think that it is unlocking trillions of dollars and it is here for the financial reset? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by checking out Patreon by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.